First things first, I only need the bottom part of the pan today, so I'm just going to take this bottom bit off. That's the bit we're going to be using. This bit can just set aside. Obviously if I had bigger numbers, then obviously that pan would be in play as well, but this is going to be a really simple, quick dish, which is delicious. Here we go. First things first is get our ridge monkey hot. That's just going to put a tiny bit of oil in the bottom of the big part of the ridge monkey. Won't need very much because lamb is naturally a fatty meat, so it produces its own oils. Open the packet up. And we're literally just going to push those into there. That's a nice sizzling noise we wanted to hear. A hot pan is always better for starting the meat off. Okay. So first of all, we're just going to try and cook that out a little bit. Obviously lamb can be served slightly pink, so you don't have to have it cooked thoroughly all the way through. We'll give that a head start and then we'll move on to the couscous because that takes a little less time to prepare than the meat. Okay, into our back pan, we're just going to put a little bit of water. I'm going to bring that to the boil, and that's simply going to be to steam our pak choi in a minute. With regards to preparation of it, it's really, really simple. As you can see, it's more like a bit of a spring green, but you just cut from the root end right up through, and then you end up with a V. You're just going to cut that out. And then just for purposes of trying to get it into the ridge monkey itself, just in length, I'm just going to trim it. We've got everything one length. There we go. So as soon as we're ready to steam that, it's all ready to go. Okay, lamb's starting to smell fantastic. I just love the smell of this. Okay, so we're just going to turn it over now. We've got a nice caramelisation going on, look. There we go. So the next thing now we're going to do is put a little bit more water into this middle pan now. This is going to be to cook our couscous. This is an instant one, so nice and easy. It's all flavoured up, nothing to add to it. Just tip some of that in. Bearing in mind you get double the couscous, so if you want half as much couscous as water, because when it fluffs up it soaks it all up. Just going to give that a little stir. That will do its thing. At the same time, I'm now going to put my pak choi in. I am going to put the stems on the bottom though, because they'll take longer to cook, whereas the leaves are a bit like spinach, they can just steam. So we're just going to put those there. We have a dish coming together here. Quite a complex dish, but all in separates, which would be impossible to do just in the XL or the small ridge monkey. So this is where the combi pan is coming into its own now. And as you can see, we've only left that a couple of minutes. Already it's starting to soak up all the water. So it's very close to being ready already, which is one of the great things about couscous. It literally takes less than 5 minutes. As for the pak choi, that will be doing its thing in there. And again, you know, pak choi is something you can eat raw. You have it in stir fries and things. So it doesn't really matter how much you cook it. In fact, the more raw it is, the better it is for you, really. It retains the vitamins better. But that's starting to drop now, as you can see. It's all coming together. The kebabs are browning all the way over, so we're hitting success with those. Once the couscous starts to dry out, you just need to keep it agitated, keep moving it around. In fact, one of the things I found you can do is just sidestep the flame a little bit, so that the lamb's mainly on the heat and the couscous now is just steaming in its own heat. That way it won't catch. Okay, next thing is our bread roll. Obviously if you wanted to be a bit more classical, you could just use some pita bread. We're just going to sit our bread rolls in there and let it toast up a bit and warm up, freshen up. Just have a check of our couscous, which is now ready. I love the quickness of couscous. So another little turn of our kebab. They just smell absolutely amazing. There we go. It's all coming along rather nicely. Okay, we're near about there with it. Kebabs are looking and smelling the bee's knees. The pak choy is now ready. The couscous is all done. The roll is now ready and freshened up. And then just as a little finisher, got some sweet chilli sauce, which I'm just going to warm up a little bit, just so we can dip the bread roll, the kebab, the couscous, everything together, make it all absolutely delicious. 1 minute and it's all ready. Okay, as you can see, everything's looking amazing. Just a small question now, getting these lamb kebabs off the sticks. Look how easy they come off. There we go. So there we have it. We have a complete meal all ready to go. I've got my beer, I've got my kebab, I've got the lake. We're sorted.